It's Friday, July 4th, and it's the 29th straight day of the ICE siege of LA. On Western Virginia, agents abducted taqueros, eloteros, and other street vendors. In West Hollywood, they raided a car wash. On Santa Monica and Oxford, they also detained one person. They were seen at the Home Depot in Hawthorne. And they also took a young man today around 1 p.m. who was at a bus stop on Cahuenga. And they were rampant all over Inglewood today. They just made an aggressive arrest behind El Super. They took a man off the street off of 110th and Dottie. And they're also seen on the corner of Crenshaw and Century, chasing several people down and abducting them. In other news, protesters came back out to the federal building in downtown LA. Our reporter Alexis Olivia Ray has been reporting from the ground all day.
I think the thing that stands out the most about the protest today is they didn't escalate in the same way that the protests did during the first and the second week. I don't recall any less lethal munitions being fired. People weren't tear gassed. I did see some people get shoved with batons, knocked to the ground, but it didn't escalate in the same way that we saw the first 2 weeks of the protests.
In other news, our reporter Marina Watanabe visited Terminal Island to look into reports that ICE is staging there, a place where over 3,000 Japanese Americans were once abducted and taken to a prison camp in the desert during World War II. We also looked into reports about a woman who was detained outside of her Sherman Oaks apartment and was later taken to a Glendale hospital for a medical emergency. And since it is the 4th of July, the day where this America supposedly celebrates independence while taking it from others, I want to remind everybody that we're specifically celebrating the Declaration of Independence. It was written in German, in Dutch, and in Spanish. What most people don't know is that there's a long list of grievances that was listed on the Declaration of Independence and read to the King of Britain. And I'm going to read some of this to you, see if they sound familiar. He has made judges dependent on his will alone. He has erected a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. He has affected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power, for quartering large bodies of armed troops among us, for protecting them by a mock trial from punishment for any murders which they should commit on the inhabitants of these states, for cutting off our trade with all parts of the world, for depriving us in many cases of the benefits of trial by jury, for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses, for adultering fundamentally the forms of our governments. He has abdicated government here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us. He has excited domestic insurrections among us. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant is unfit to be the ruler of the free people. My name is Memo Torres. I'm here with Eli Taco. Stay safe, folks.